On one hand,
I love Big Papa, what do you mean? I love it when they call me Big Papa, showstopper. But it is though, no, it is complicated. I see where you're going.
okay. On one hand, your supporters count on you for your unapologetic truth telling and uplifting on the community, while on the other hand, people take issue with what they see as a lack of accountability, particularly regarding the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey School. You offering women dates in exchange for their donations to your school fundraiser, and your antagonistic and harmful messaging regarding our LGBTQIA brothers and sisters. What are your thoughts to this response?
That's a great question. And I love the way you gently just hate on me. But listen. That was well. That's exactly how the Caucasian I'm thinking. Okay, listen. Let me start with the LGBT community. No. Because I love all black people. I need y'all to understand this. Because her question was well articulated. Because it wasn't coming from her. That is the idea that many have in our community. So our LGBTQs, if you are here, I love you no differently than any other African.
I love you too.
Stay with me. I became a psychologist. I decided I wanted to be in the 3rd grade because I wanted to help my people. So my life's work is about bringing us together, never division. I've done therapy with members of the LGBT community. Have no issue with them as a human being because they're still African people. At the same time, as a Pan-Africanist and as an advocate for my race, I reserve the right to disagree with any behavior that I think is counterproductive to where we need to go as a people.
Yeah.
So the reason I disagree with my homosexual brother's lifestyle isn't because I hate them. I've done therapy with gay men, and I know where a lot of that trigger comes from. But it's because only 1 out of every 4 black women gets married in this country. If we allow our boys to keep on getting brainwashed by propaganda in public school into abandoning romance with our sisters in exchange for a life with another man, what will become of the future of the black family? You must understand, taken to the extreme, same-gender romance is a death sentence for the black family. I'm not demonizing no members of the LGBT community. I'm simply wanting them to see that if we allow our children to be introduced into that mindset and lifestyle at an early age, it's no different than practicing group genocide. Because 2 women can't make a baby, and 2 men can't make a baby. And when I look at all the unmarried black women I know, professional and unprofessional, when I look at all the elderly women who come and support Dr. Umar at my lectures around the world, and they go home without a meal. I look at all the 70 and 80-year-old mothers who are going to die in that house without somebody to hold their hand. I have to stand up and be against the behavior, not you, black man, but against the behavior, because if we want to save the black community, we got to save the black family. And the only way we can save the black family is to save black on black heterosexual love. Do you think it's a coincidence that when you look at all the movies now, it's either a same-gender love or interracial love? You think it's a coincidence? All the commercials, nearly every commercial you see, same gender or interracial. Why don't we see that for the Asian American community? Why we don't see that in the East Indian American community? Why we don't see that for the Native American community? Why we don't see that for the Latino or Anglo-Saxon or Jewish American community? Why is it only in the black community the commercials same gender or interracial because they're trying to program our babies. And I need y'all to understand something. If a little girl at 8 says, I want to be a lesbian, I want to love another woman, and her parents allow her to get sexual reassignment surgery as a child, if she grows up and comes into the consciousness of who she really is as a divine African woman, if she decides, I'm going to go back to being what God made me, guess what? They can't put your ovaries back, sweetheart. When that boy decides he wants to become a woman, Zaya Wade, and he decides when he gets 30, I want to be a man again, guess what? They can't put your testicles back, bro. Once they take them out, they're going for life. I want y'all to see that they are committing mass genocide in the black community under the disguise of the rainbow agenda. I just need y'all to see that. I don't hate nobody, but I love black people. So that's the LGBT. And let's be honest to my beautiful lesbian sisters who I love so much. Stay with me. I want to be honest. You're talking to a therapist. I know this. You know why I'm not hard on my sisters who practice the lesbianism, although I disagree with you? It's because most of our women who go to lesbianism as a result of domestic abuse. They go to lesbianism because of how black men have treated them. I know it, because women tell me from every age. So do you know what that means, brothers? If we would treat our women the way they deserve to be treated, if we would respect black women the way black women deserve to be respected, we could do a lot to control that type of energy trickling down to our daughters. In other words, a lot of our queens who date within their gender just need a real good relationship with a strong heterosexual black man. And once you get the power of a real man, spiritually, psychologically, in other ways, he will shock you right on back to your original African self. Oh yes! Consciousness over the books, politics over the puna, revolution over the romance, and institutions over the intimacy. Lesbian sisters, I love you. We're going to get it together. FDMG, listen y'all. Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Don't you find it interesting that a black community that builds almost no important institutions for itself? We don't have no black Wall Street in America. Nowhere you go in this country can you find an independent black bank, independent black school, independent black hospital, independent black supermarket. Supermarket to feed the people, bank to invest in the people, school to teach the people, hospital to save them. I'm keynoting Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma next month. And we've been celebrating Tulsa for 103 years. Yeah. Why we ain't replicated Tulsa? Yeah. Why we ain't remade Tulsa? Yeah. Where's Black Wall Street, Baltimore? Where's Black Wall Street, Landover? That's what I want to know. You see? It's because we love to celebrate what our ancestors did, but we don't like to pick up where they left off. The point that I'm making is Negroes criticizing me for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey. Everybody's an expert on building schools now. They know how much the HVAC costs. They know how much the electric costs. They know the insurance bill. They know how to get the water on. They know how to fix the roof. They know everything about my school, but have never built one themselves. Wow. So here's what I say to the FDMG haters. When we do open up that school, don't bring your ass because you're not coming in. Oh no. The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy will only be for Dr. Umar supporters and Dr. Umar supporters only. If you didn't donate, if you didn't support, we don't need you. And let's just be honest. The real reason why a lot of Negroes have an issue with me and my school ain't because of no hustling. We already been audited by the IRS because of these Negroes, and we passed with flying colors. Ain't no crooks around here. You understand? You know what the real problem is? Once the school gets up, all of you are going to raise your expectations for all these other so-called Negro leaders and organizers who do nothing but make YouTube videos. See, they want me to fail, so you don't expect more from them. And Dr. Umar built the school from nothing. What excuse you got? What excuse you got? See, I'm going to raise the bar when the school get open. So this is not a constructive criticism of why it's taking so long. Institutions take time. What this really is about, we need him to fail. Because if he wins, we will all have to bow down and say, oh yes, he's without question the notorious Umar Questions. Black power. Don't hate me! That's right.
Okay, give me your response. Can you
Make some noise, Topic State University! And don't worry, I'm gonna take all the pictures at the end. I'm not gonna leave till everybody get their picture, all right? I got you.
Can you
If you
talk about
bunny hopping, we can't take no picture.
you want something else you want to add?
It was the LGBT, it was FDMG, and what was the first one you said?
Talking about offering dates.
Oh, that wasn't sexual. The date with the doctor, right, is when a queen pays $500. Talking about the notorious one. Listen, and I take her on a date. I pay for the date. She chooses the restaurant. And I pay for the date, not y'all. I'm old enough to be your father. Relax. Young brothers, handle that. Listen. And we go on a date, and guess what? I've had several of them. It ain't about sex. We sit there, we do consultation, they ask about their kids, they give me ideas for the school. Some of them are going to be part of the school because now with their expertise of what they bring to the table. The date with the doctor is non-sexual. I've never been with any of those women alone behind closed doors. It's in public, at a restaurant, and it's a brother and a sister communicating. Stop. Huh? Because we built an institution, my African princess. You think we want to run that school on water and prayer? You feel me? That's a contribution to the movement, y'all. Our water bill is like $2,500 a month. I don't think y'all understand how much money we pay. We're about to paint the school on May 11th and May 12th. You know how much the paint gonna cost just to paint the inside of the school? And by the way, if any of you ever donated to the school, or if you will donate to the school, you can come and paint with us on paint day. Just text me, I'm gonna make sure y'all have my number. And if you donate, you can come and paint. And I'm gonna take everybody to dinner, all the donors, all the paint volunteers. We're going to go to a restaurant at 5 o'clock and have dinner, and then we're going to come back Sunday, Saturday and Sunday. 11 to 12, we're having dinner both nights, play some music, have fun, and paint the school. So if y'all want to help paint the school, feel free to do so.